Hey y'all, so welcome to week 17 of this pregnancy. I cannot believe I'm week 17. Now, I know I missed week 16, so I'm just gonna throw in a couple things from that also that I wrote down. Look at my cheat sheet. This is horrible. It's a disaster. Anyway, symptoms in week 17. I think I was still flying pretty high from my Mexican vacation, so I was still feeling pretty good. But the gagging thing that I was having, where like everything was making me seriously gag, was a lot better. Let's see. Oh, but the bad thing was throwing up. Like my prenatal vitamin, I forgot to take them while I was in Mexico, but I did eat really healthily. Okay, so not so much healthy while I was there, but no, I guess I did eat healthy. I ate a lot of food, but it was like more healthy foods. Like they had a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and just really amazing things. And I didn't know this, but apparently in Mexico, the sugar content of like sweets and products and whatever is regulated. So their stuff there was not like near as sweet as ours here. And I probably mentioned that in my week 15 video. And if I did, I'm sorry, but that's a symptom. Baby brain. Cravings for week 16 were soup. Like I've never had a craving where I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to eat that. And like, Austin, get up in the middle of the night and go get me something. For one, I would never do that. I don't care if I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't get a specific food. I would never do that to him. But anyway, it's just soup. Like I really wanted soup, which is weird because smooth foods were still making me feel gaggy. And yeah, so I don't know, I guess just soup. My mood for week 16 was pretty good, and like I said, I think that's because I was still on a vacation high. So we did get back from Mexico on the 27th, like at about 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. on the 27th, and then the next morning we both had to go get our blood drawn and like blood pressure done and all of that stuff for our health insurance that we have to do every year. And then that afternoon, let's see, yeah, that afternoon we drove. My parents live about 100 and I think it's 9 miles from us, and so we drove up there and we picked her up, and that was amazing. When I walked into the house, that song like reunited and it feels so good, like that's all I could think of. Anyway, yeah, silly, but so we went up there, and then we were feeling so guilty about like going on this amazing vacation and not taking our baby, that we were home. We picked her up, we drove home, we were home for 2 days, and then we went down to Denver, which is about 5 hours from us. I don't know why I have to keep thinking about this stuff because I know where it is, but anyway. We drove down there and we spent 2 days down there, and we called it Ellie's weekend of fun because like we took her to the zoo, we went to the aquarium, and we just did lots of things that we thought that would be really fun for her since she didn't get to go with us. And she was so excited, and we even said, Ellie, what do you want to do next? And she was like, I don't know, it's my weekend of fun. And it was really cute, but anyway, guess you had to be there. Sorry, I'm in this I'm in my office, and like it's completely not done. This was Ellie's old nursery, sorry. And anyway, that's why there's like boxes and her initials and just all kinds of stuff. We're redoing it, and it's just still everywhere, but this room has really good light. So anyway, oh, when we did get back, I also so we had, no, and I was completely wrong about the blood draw thing. The next day I went and had my 15-week doctor's appointment, and then the day after the next day is when we did the blood draw and all that stuff, because we took Ellie to that, I remember. But anyway, back to my doctor's appointment. It was my 15-week appointment. All they did was I did like the UA, and they did a heartbeat check, and the baby's heartbeat was 152. Excuse me. And everything they said, you know, was really good, except for, it's funny because every time I have to do a UA, they're like, do you feel like you have a bladder infection? And I'm like, okay, for one, I've never had a bladder infection, so I have no idea. I mean, I know what the symptoms are, but I've never had one, so no, I guess not. But I always have blood in my urine. It's just microscopic blood, but it's been in there for as long as I've ever had a UA, so I'm assuming it's just something about my kidneys and the way they metabolize and filter. I don't know. I did have a kidney ultrasound once, but whoa, I'm like way going down the rabbit hole here. So that's pretty much it for week 16. Week 17 symptoms. Well, been very nauseated again. Yeah, I don't know what my problem is. I've been nauseous. I've been having really bad headaches. And I've had migraines in the past, and I always knew they were coming because even like the very first one I ever got, I was like, oh my goodness, I hope this isn't a migraine. And I was like 14, I want to say, because I completely lost my peripheral vision. And that has happened every single time I've had a migraine that I know was a migraine. Like, that was the first symptom I got. My peripheral vision was gone, and then I would get like just the extreme pounding headache, and then just sick, can't like look at light, don't talk to me, just be in a dark room, yeah, sick. But anyway, these are ones that are just like here, and then it'll hurt really bad, and then it'll just sort of like, that will completely go away, then it will move to another spot, and then a lot of times it's also in my eyes. And I mean, just the kind where you can function completely, but it's like it physically hurts when your eyes have to try to focus on something. And so it was really bad, and I had that for like a few days in a row, and I don't know if it was dehydration, because I know I didn't drink as much water as I normally do, and like I've said before, I am just more prone to dehydration than most people are for some awesome, amazing reason. But anyway, so yeah, that, and then just kind of dizzy and just not feeling good, and like shortness of breath like I feel right now. Just sort of like that, not a weight here, but I think just like things, you know, pushing up there. Yeah, so it's been great. No, it really hasn't. It really has not been a bad week. It's just those are some things that have added on. My mood has been really emotional, and I have felt like, oh, my glasses, I think I need to like tighten them or something. But anyway, I'm just really emotional. Like, I feel like I can go from really grumpy and irritated at Ellie till, you know, just like baby and whatever, I don't know, nobody loves me, and I'm not really that, but just emotional. Let's see, cravings for week 17. No cravings, I just want all the food. I am hungry all the time. According to my, oh, I forgot to add for my 15-week doctor's appointment, I actually lost 1 pound while I was in Mexico. I mean, can you believe that? I was like, what? But anyway, yeah, so as to date, well, as of 15 weeks, I was negative 1 pound for this pregnancy, so that's not too bad. But yeah, so anyway, just way more hungry. I feel like I need to eat all the time, or nausea comes right back. And just sort of like snacking. I try to snack on, well, okay, so here's the thing. I don't like snacking. Well, okay, I love snacking. I love snacking on junk food. But I'm trying not to do that because I don't want to gain a ton of weight, because I already started this pregnancy weighing 20 more pounds than I did when I got pregnant with Ellie, and it just is not good. But anyway, so I've been trying not to snack, but just when I eat meals, eating like big meals that will last with me, like a big bowl of like oatmeal, or when I eat soup, have like, you know, big like piece of bread with it, or something like that. Or if I do have snacks, have things like let's see, what are they called? Oh, like roasted almonds, Just stuff like that, stuff without a lot of sugar, stuff, oh, and I switched to coconut sugar like in tea because it has a lower glycemic index, so it doesn't spike your insulin and make you crave more sugar. Just stuff like that, and just constantly trying to drink water to help stave off those headaches because they're just no fun and the headaches are the devil. But anyway, so back to cravings, just really, really hungry. Other than that, let's see, Ellie has been amazing. She is constantly like saying she can't wait to be a big sister. She's like lifting up my belly, or lifting up my belly, that would be weird. Lifting up my shirt, kissing all over my belly. She has always said that the baby is a girl, like it's her baby sister, baby sister, baby sister. And then yesterday I asked her, I was like, so Ellie, what do you think we're gonna have? What do you think's in mommy's tummy? And she was like, out of the blue, I think it's gonna be a boy because daddy really wants a boy. And he has never said that to her because he does not have a preference. At least he says he doesn't have a preference. But he's never, if he does, he's never vocalized it to anyone, and especially not her. So I don't know where she's gotten that from. But, yeah, so now she's saying she still wants a baby sister, but she hopes it's a boy for daddy, which I don't know. So I still have no idea. Oh, the most exciting thing is tonight in like 40 minutes, we are doing an elective 3D, 4D ultrasound, just at a, shortness of breath, just at a local place here. And it's not to find out the gender because we are not finding out the gender. Excuse me, but basically our last ultrasound was at 11 weeks and 2 days, so it's been 6 weeks, and we just really want to check on the baby and like make sure that everything is okay because our anatomy scan, excuse me, for 20 weeks is not until the 31st of this month, and so by that point it would have been 2 months. And just with everything, I just really want to check on the baby. Austin did spring on me today that he would really like to find out the gender of the baby, and he's like, but I'm 50-50, if you don't want to, it's fine. And of course, I don't want to be selfish and say, you know, oh no, and just make the decision like, no, we're not going to find out. Like, I want us to decide that together, so we'll see. There could be a possibility that we find out tonight, but I don't think we will. We really just want to check on the baby. And I did forget 2 symptoms that occurred while I was sitting here saying that. I burp like nobody's business, like always constantly burping. And what was the other one? I don't know, because I have horrible baby brain. I've had horrible baby brain since Ellie was born, so 4.5 years of baby brain, and I would really like my brain to come back. But anyway, yeah, just like lots and lots of burping all the time. So yeah, I guess I will leave you on how much I burp. Actually, no, I won't. I will leave you on a belly shot because that's a little bit better, at least. Okay, so this is gonna get real up close and personal here because I'm kind of in a tight spot. I'm gonna move that chair. So it doesn't look, I feel gigantic, but I don't know. But anyway, here's my belly. I feel like this part, which is still just fat because my uterus is only like right here, it's just fat, but it's definitely, I mean, it sticks out, so I don't know. So yeah, I guess that is it. I can't wait to update you on our elective ultrasound. We'll get a CD of like 15 to 20 pictures, they said, just depending on how everything turns out. So I will try to upload some of those and everything. And I'm so excited because it's been so long since we've seen the baby. And I just really can't wait. So anyway, until next time, if you have anything you want to say to me, leave it as a comment and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.